So today is day 46, and I think it's May the 13th, and I'm headed from Iron Mountain Shelter to McQueen's Knob Shelter. It's like 14 miles today. Glad we got dreaded yesterday done. It was a wet, dreaded, nasty day. All we did was, once I got to the shelter, all I did was sit around in the shelter in my sleeping bag, and wasn't a whole lot of filming. So anyways, but I am it's 6 o'clock. Normally I leave out around 6:15, but the guys started getting ready early today because they're trying to do what they call the Damascus marathon, which is like, so it's about 26 miles from here to Damascus, and so they try to do it all in one day. So they leave, some of the guys, at least two guys, got up at 5 o'clock. So then when they started wrestling, then I start wrestling, and then I wait for them to get out of my way, and then, you know, either way. But nonetheless, yeah. So hopefully, the guy says it's supposed to rain today. But let's see how it goes. And we are off, only 14 miles. That sure beats 18. Yeah, so, all right, onward. So looking through the trees, it almost looks like it could be a lake down there. It's the clouds. Cool. So I came around this corner and there was a deer sitting right here. It was a little buck. You can tell he's starting to grow his horns. Let's see if he's still up here. There he is down there. What is that down there? Let's see what this is about. Uncle Nick, Grandstaff born. Oh, that's right. Lived alone, suffered alone, and died alone. That's right. I have seen this. Alrighty. Look at that view. So yesterday when I got into the shelter after a rough day, freaking rain and sloshy wet, and your socks are wet, and your shoes are wet, and your pants are wet. And I guess I should be thankful it wasn't cold. It wasn't cold. It's not freezing out here. And my foot stiffens up, and you know, just feeling like I'm losing the spirit as to why I'm out here, and you know, why are you doing this? You know, maybe the newness is wearing off, and now it's just routine-ish. Like same old shit again. There's a mountain, and climb it. Go down it, and go up it. And so maybe the newness of the trail is kind of wearing off after 450 miles. And yeah, so sitting there chatting with some of the guys, I was like, yeah, I'm ready to freaking get off this huffer and get back home and just chill. All this hiking mess and conditions and all that. So they chatted with me for a little bit. One guy was really pretty inspirational. He was all like, well, you know, you got time to think about it, but I wouldn't get off the trail today. And I was like, well, definitely can't do that. I got 2 days I need to finish to get into Damascus. But my wife is coming into Damascus to hang out with me for a couple days during trail days. That should be fun. And anyways, so yeah, I guess I'll make a decision then whether to stay on or get off. Maybe find this spirit again to want to stay out here and finish this. Right now I feel like I'm just pumping out miles to pump out miles so that I can get from point A to point B. And it's like, you know. And a buddy of mine texted me yesterday out of the blue. His name is Buddy, by the way. And that was really cool to hear from him. You know, he was the one guy that I asked to come do the trail with me. And unfortunately could, because of works and, you know, life and stuff. It wasn't his time, you know, to come hike with me. So, or us hike together. Anyways, but it was good to hear from him, and he had watched one of my videos, and, you know, that but he always seems to have something inspirational to say to me, you know, so that did bring a little spark. So, anyways, we're going to get into Damascus, and then we will decide from there what the heck I feel like doing. You know, so, all right, on down the trail we go. Swampy mess right there. Thank goodness for the boards. All right, coming into a parking lot. Looks like we're headed that way. I guess that thing has anything good to say. No. Got a map of the Appalachian Trail. Oh, you are here. You got Cross Mountain Accessible Trail. Goodness, looks like there might be some trail magic. No, it is trail magic. I think it's just trash. Yeah. Oh, well, onward. I didn't know we were going to go over a bald today. All right. Might be some nice clouds today. Or nice weather, shall I say. You know how many times I've seen this AT on the side of this barn, watching other videos. Well, now it's me. That's cool. Down the trail. Came from that direction. back in the woods. Beautiful day to be on the trail. Nice sunshine. Nice views. All right, guys, coming into a parking lot, and it looks like there might be trail magic. Oh, that's so cool. Drinks. There's no drinks. Drinks in creek. Drinks in a creek. No more drinks in a creek. Oh, well, how's it going?
I'm good.
All right. You got trail magic up yonder?
Trail magic?
Some trail magic here. It was outstanding. I had 3 pancakes. I had a sausage, an egg, pico de gallo. I can't even say it right. Taco, and really good people. Had a Gatorade. Even took me out a PBR to drink at the border when I crossed that Tennessee Virginia border. And look, I think I might do it today. 14 miles, and we're in Damascus. Can I do it? I've already done 12. All right, we'll see y'all. All right, leaving that wonderful trail magic and get back on trail. Look at there, they even got trail magic lane there. All right. What does that sign say? There you go, Damascus, 15 miles. We can get this. I like 14.8. That sounds better. Okay, onward. So that was McQueen Knob Shelter back there. McQueen's Knob Shelter. And it wasn't much of a shelter. So I probably wouldn't have stayed there anyhow. There's another one called Abingdon Gap Shelter. And it's a little ways up, but I'm not going to stay at either one of them because I'm going to do the 26-mile marathon to Damascus. Basically, you have to start no less than at Iron Mountain Shelter, which is where we were at this morning, to hike to Damascus and do the 26 miles. So anyways, so I went ahead and I already know, I'm like, you know what, after getting some trail magic, I'm all pumped up, got food in me, and I'm all fueled up, let's say. So we're gonna do the 26 miles. Let's see, took me what? From 6 to 11 to do 11 miles. From 6 o'clock this morning to 11. So that's 5 hours. Took me to do 11 miles. When I left, I had 15 more to go. So you figure I'll do at least 5. So I don't know. You figure I'll get into Damascus around 5 or 6. That's not bad. And then I'll just give me a tent site. And then tomorrow, Tanya shows up, and yeah, we'll spend the weekend together at Trail Days, and got us hotel rooms, and we're gonna be good. So anyways, on down the trails. So coming into McQueen Gap Road, looks like we've got some trail magic or something going on down here. All right, well, we'll see what we got going on. Oh, I hear the thunder.
trail days.
All right, guys. Came into McQueenie Gap Road. We got some more trail magic here. Been munching out on some cookies. Had me a power drink and some beef sticks. And I think they said we got 10 miles to go. You said 10 miles to Damascus? I got 10 miles to go. That's easy money. Come on now with all this food I've been getting. All right, later. All right, looks like it's coming up. We have finally got to it. Maybe. What are we doing? Tennessee-Virginia state line. Damascus, 3.5 miles. Survey gap maintained by Tennessee and Virginia. All right. Well, I've finally made it. Got it to Virginia. We've done Georgia, North Carolina. We're going from Tennessee into Virginia. We got 3.5 more miles to get into Damascus. I think I'm gonna shotgun this PBR. Let's see if I can get her punched. Oh, I didn't punch her enough. All right, we'll get it. There we go. All right, that was a rough one. All right, Virginia, let's see what you got. Eleven more states to go. All right. We're gonna do this one state at a time. All right, guys, so I'm about to come out of the woods and go right into somebody's yard, which is part of the AT. And then I go that way. There's your iconic sign. Alright. Oh, no clue where I go from here. Oh, right through there. Okay. And that's where they got everything set up down there. I can't believe I'm here. Oh, crazy. Oh, look at that. What's this all going on over here? I'll go check that out in a second. Well, they must have this little Veterans Memorial here. I wanted to come check it out. I don't know if I've seen it or had anybody ever video it before. So. All right, very cool. All right, let's get down into Damascus and get checked in. I just came from that direction. Looks like this is all the setup for, I guess, booths. You know, for people to set up their booths, vendors. That's what I'm figuring. This place would be crazy come Saturday. More vendors. All right, I gotta figure out where I need to go.